Hi everybody and welcome back to another OR tutorial. In this video we'll be covering working with datasets, where you can get your dataset and how you can use your datasets inside OR. So first off, really quickly, if you're starting off just with OR, since this is a basics video, I'll just show you really quickly how to get some simple datasets. So inside OR they actually have some built-in datasets that you can use. So to find them, all you gotta do is type in data, hit enter if you want, or type in the two parentheses and then control enter or run the code, and you'll see here that they have a heap of datasets here on the tab. They have a heap of datasets: CO2, Nile, orange, plant growth, all that kind of stuff. Just generally I like to use what I have been using just simply is the iris dataset, so the flower. So run the code here. You can also hit, it should say control enter, yeah, so what I like to do is just control enter. So you'll see iris comes up. If you just type in iris down here, it'll create itself into a data set, and we'll just hit enter just to see what we have. So just inside iris here we have the sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width, and then species as well. So that's one way of getting a simple data set into OR, I suppose, and that's just that's probably the easiest way. Obviously you want to be working with your own data sets, and you have your own idea of what you want to be analysing. So, but that's just the basics of, if you're learning the basics, you probably want to use one of these built-in data sets. So just really quickly, I'll just run Ggplot just to show a visualization really quick. So I have this already typed out. So you can see here, this is the number of species that we have and the petal length. So Setosa, the petal length of that will be just under 100. Versicolor, is that how you say it? The petal length is just over 200. Virginica is that has the longest petal length. Personally, just moving on from that, where you want to find your data sets, I like to use Kaggle.com. They have really good data sets. People are always putting up some data sets. There's always competitions and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good place to find some data sets if you want to continue working with OR and data. So a really good one that I found was Olympics data that just came up recently, I think. So I'll just show you really quickly. This is Olympic sports and medals. Actually, no, that's not the right one. Let me just search this. There we go. 120 years of Olympic history. So this is 120 years of Olympic history, and we have the name of the athlete, sex, age, height, weight, team, games, year, season, city, everything pretty much of what you need to know about these Olympics. And you can see people are putting up there. No, that's just an insight into the data set. So once you download the data set, you can pretty much, hang on a sec, download the data set here. That's just waiting. Oh, it's going to ask me to, I already have it downloaded. All you got to do is click download, and then what you want to do is get the path, go into your documents, get the path of where that file is. I just have it in the shortest path so that I can just come straight into it. So all you got to do is go to the top of your documents, copy the path, and what it's going to do when you print it, or when you control paste, it's going to have one backslash every time. So if you're using Windows especially, what you want to do is you want to put a backslash in wherever there's a backslash, so have two backslashes, and then at the end of that path you want to put, I just called it athlete events because it was really long. It was oh no, sorry, the CSV is already in there. So yeah, you got to have the CSV file name at the end of this. It won't have it with the path, so you got to add this to the end. I'm just using athlete events.csv. So what you have to do is write. I'm setting the dataset to Olympics. Read.csv. So you want to read that in, and then this is my path. So all I have it is in the closest path pretty much. So it's going to go into the 120 years of Olympic history, athletes and results, and I want to have athlete events from that as well. So let's read that in. Please don't take too long. Okay. Yeah, so look at the amount of observations it has. It has a heap of observations. So that's a big data set, like from 1896, I think it is. So you can see from here we have the name of the athlete, sex, age, height, weight, whatever, team. So just a real quick analyzation. Let's go Olympic. This is going to confuse me. Okay, hold on. Olympics. NA.emit. So what I want to do is I want to take any NA values out of that data set, and it's just going to clean it up so it's much more easier to analyze. So let's check out Michael Phelps stats. So I'm going to make a data set of, actually no, hang on, this would be cool. Let's find what the average athlete in the winter and summer Olympic Games combined, male and female. Let's see what the average kind of athlete build-up is. So I want to have mean Olympics age. So what's the average age of Olympic athlete in the summer and winter games, male and female, from 1896. So the average age is just over 25, so we'll round that down to 25. And we'll do that for this. We'll do the same for the height. That's in kilograms. So it rounds up to 178 kilograms. That's not too heavy. And then we'll do the height. Or sorry, weight. Oh no, sorry, geez, the height. That's 177 centimeters, and then the weight is 73. We'll round that up to 74 kilograms. So the average Olympic athlete, winter and summer games since 1896, male and female. The average is 25 years old. They're 178 centimeters tall and they weigh 74 kilograms. So that's pretty cool. And I think one of the Olympians that I've been obsessed with is Michael Phelps. He's just on another level. So I want to make a data set just of his stats. So inside Olympics, which that is not how you spell that. Which Olympics? Inside Olympics, I want to choose name. Equals. I think his name is different in this one. Let's just view it. Michael. That's not how you spell Michael either. Okay. Yeah, see, I know they haven't spelled his name. I think they've put in everyone's middle name and stuff, so I don't know Michael Phelps' middle name. I'm just gonna go with Phelps. That makes much more sense. Okay, so Michael Fred Phelps II. And a comma after. Oh. Okay, so here is my Michael Phelps dataset. So what I've done is, inside Olympics, I want to choose whatever is associated to Michael Fred Phelps II, and I want to set that to Phelps. So what would be a cool thing to do with this? Let's see all the medals that he's won. So table. So since medals aren't numeric, so we have a medal category here, and it's a factor. So since that's not numeric, we need to use the table function here to count it up. So I'm going to say I want to make a bar plot, and I want to count the number of medals. So Phelps and medal. Please work. Yeah, so look at the amount of gold medals he's won. I actually don't, I think it was 28 in total that he won. I think this is 1896 to 2014, so this does include 2016. So I'm not sure what he won in 2016 in those Olympics, but you can still see that the gold medal, I think he's won 23 in total. Oh, no, sorry, 23 gold medals, 28 in total. So I'm not sure if that counts everything, but that's still pretty cool. Let's do just a percentage. The whole bar plot doesn't tell us a whole lot, so yeah, it looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's just a quick tutorial on working with data in R, where you can get your data. Kaggle.com is very good. That's one I use personally. Stay tuned though for more tutorials on how to scrape data. Like if you find a cool data set on Wikipedia or something, or a table, and you don't know how to scrape it in, stay tuned. There'll be another tutorial on how to scrape data from tables and divs and stuff like that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.